And this is a play kind of on the tide. It's giving an updated, modern, more sophisticated. That little bow reminds me of, what's that brand that does the bows all the time?
I don't know.
Isn't it, who does the bows? Girls? Ferragamo, did that do that? Oh, we're not supposed to say
They're
that?
just talking amongst themselves, eh?
Oh, they're just talking amongst themselves. Well,
sorry to interrupt.
Let us in on the joke, Colleen. Let us in on the joke. Thank you so much. Colleen's like, I'm right at the punchline and you interrupted me. All right, so here's the hot pink, and you're looking at hot pink patent. Absolutely adorable. That's fuchsia. We're actually calling it fuchsia. And Colleen meant to have on fuchsia nail polish. She didn't mean to wear the red with that, but we're gonna forgive her about that today. Thank you, Colleen.
Must be so embarrassed.
Colleen's leaving. Colleen's like, I'm leaving. I am out of here. Okay, so let's do the colors. These girls have been here since yesterday, and now everybody just wants a snack and a little nap.
Everyone's actually eating around the place.
I know, we're all eating.
No one brought me
Here's some
anything.
more M&Ms back there and peanuts if you want some of those. So here's your white, and I have to say, look how adorable. So you're going to see a little bit of a wider chevron here. That's what's going to differentiate this one between the tide that you've seen in the past, but yet the same grosgrain ribbon toe post. And do you see this little bow detail? How adorable is that?
Really cute little detail.
Really cute. And then the little V for Vionic there. There's your white. I think everybody needs a great crisp white sandal, and since it's patent, you're going to be able to keep this one clean. Here is your what?
It's gold, but it's more of a champagne colour. That one. It's a really soft gold or champagne colour.
That's right. We're calling it gold. Here's fuchsia, which we did decide backstage we want to call this one bubblegum because it's as bubblegum pink as they come. It is not a deep fuchsia at all. It is really more of a bubblegum, and you've got a color-matched footbed here.
Bubblegum pink. I'm just writing this down.
Here is our, yes, is this bronze great? Can you pick up that bronze is one of my favorite colors? I've loved the bronze and all of them, but it really does have a sophisticated pearlescent finish. So if you don't want that teeny bopper metallic and you want something a little bit more sophisticated and elegant, this is a great way, and it just showcases that, that bow nicely. And then of course your pewter. Gorgeous, gorgeous look on that pewter. Your black.
That beautiful patent finish as well.
Yes. And then we call this color lavender. And I have to say, doesn't that, it looks like it would match back to the logo, today's special value. So if you pick up the logo, and she has a color very similar to that, great way to match back. We are going to do this one on 3 easy payments of $23.32. This is the very first day this year that it was presented. So many of you bought it yesterday on QVC.com, and today we have it on Easy Pay, so great way to get started. Great
option there, and again, a really great colour. It's really fusing that science with that podiatrist design technology, along with a fantastic looking style, a super cute flip-flop.
Super cute.
That's going to be sort of comfortable and supportive straight away. And yeah, another great comfort feature, I know we've touched on it a few times today, but this really soft toe post. So the soft fabric material, very, very flexible between the toes, so it's not going to cut in or anything like that when you're wearing them. And you know, again, we'll just turn around there, and there you can really see those great contours there as well, which is going to be supporting the foot. As soon as you slip your foot into anything with any of the Vionic range, you're just going to feel that instant feeling of support, that instant feeling of comfort underneath the foot.
Well, and I think it's interesting because our bodies, you know, are walking on these hard, flat surfaces, and we don't even realize how much damage we're doing. Yeah. Let's go take a look at Stacey Ann, because I know we don't have tons and tons
They're
of...
mixing it up against
we're doing Kyleen again.
Yeah.
Just when I think I know who's standing over here. We call this host hazing.
That's right.
Yeah, you close your eyes twice, and this is how they get... See, Colleen was supposed to be here too, but since I got fussed at her about her nail polish...
She's stormed off. She's gone.
Yeah, since I made fun of her piggy polish, now she sent Kyleen over.
She can't work in these conditions anymore.
I know, can't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We actually have more fun on this show than we should, and we're actually working. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on with Kyleen today.
Let's have a look at a couple of things here. So Kyleen, you can notice here this the line we've drawn along her arch there, how flat that line is and actually how close it is to the ground. Now when I realign Kyleen's foot, that's where the foot should be. That's the foot back in its natural position, but you can really see how far up it's lifted, and now there's a bit of a curvature to the line. When I let her go, and you can see how that arch collapses and that line flattens out quite badly.
Like a deflated tire.
Exactly right. But let's just draw another line. I'll try not to get you this time, Kyleen, but I'm just going to draw a line where her toe is started, and again, realign her, and then draw a line where her toe's in it. You can see that foot's actually shortened, and it's shortened about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. The reason being is when your foot goes back into its naturally aligned position, it actually shortens. When I let it go again, you can see how that arch collapses, and that foot's actually elongated, it's lengthened. And it hasn't lengthened at the heel, like the heel stayed where it is. It's actually lengthened through that arch there. So that's when a lot of people say, oh, as I'm getting older, my feet are getting bigger. It's like, no, your feet are actually just getting flatter. and that's what's putting a lot of stress and strain on the soft tissues and joints in the foot and the lower leg. So just watch what happens to this line when we slip Kylene, sorry, I muck up the names then. When we put Kylene into that, you can see that nice curvature there on the line, and you can really see how her arch is being supported with that Orthaheel technology.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Imagine doing something good for yourself simply by putting on a pair of shoes. So if your knees have been hurting, or your hips, or your lower back, or you rub your calves every day, it could be that you just don't have the right support. And you can notice from the back on this animation that many of us pronate. We lean our feet in. Simply by putting on a pair of shoes can change your attitude and how your entire body feels. And you know what's great? We're not asking you to run to the gym. We're not asking you to add stretches or lunges or go to the doctor. We're just saying put on a pair of shoes and feel the difference. These shoes are actually endorsed by the American Podiatric Medical Association.
That's right, the
It's
APMA.
huge.
And they'll only put their seal on products that promote good foot health. So we're very, very proud to have that seal on most of the styles we have here at Vionic at QVC. And so not only are you getting podiatrist design technology, but podiatrist recommended technology as well.
Would you hold those three up
I'd
too?
love
Because I
to.
want to do this. I want to show you all your colors. We're going to do this on 3 easy payments. Don't know how long that's going to last. You've got the white. Then we're going to move forward to the gold. We call this fuchsia, but we've all decided it's really like a bubblegum pink. Here is your bronze. Then we move back to the pewter. Let's tilt them back just a little bit. There you go. And then your black. It's a 251392 if you'd like to have it. We just now got these back in. They went cuckoo bananas, wild and crazy out the door when we first launched it. We brought them back and we decided to put them on Easy Pay. So great day to kind of try that style. And if you've never tried any kind of Orthaheel technology, what do you recommend for the first time?
So what we like to recommend is just wear it in for the first few, for half an hour to an hour for the first few days of getting it home, just to get your foot used to being back into its natural alignment. So you may not need that time, but we like to recommend it just in case.
All right, so if you would like to hang on the line for that one, I apologize you're having to wait. It's a 251392. Now,